All right, welcome back to mudfossiladventures.com. This is video number 2. My name is Stan, your host, and the purpose of this video is to give you a basic introduction on how I discovered petrified giants and titans right here in my very own backyard, Mojave County. So, to give an example of what we're looking at here, see that ridge line? Those are all petrified giants and all that stuff. That's just a small example. And those are all humans. They died standing. That goes very deep. This place is very populated. And then this hillside right here, this is a wash. Then going up the hill, that's a debris field. That's all body parts of both human and animals. They got torn apart to the point where they're unrecognizable. And anyway, more on that later. And then of course I'm leaning up against some more of that, and it's got kind of a hollow sound to it, by the way. It's not always like a solid thing. All right, so this is purpose driven, and I knew there was something here that had to be discovered, and so that's exactly what happened. All right, so troubleshooting, that's what I'm applying. That's what helped me out here, is to be able to troubleshoot what I'm looking at over the last 3 years. And then it finally came to fruition here in January 2025. So let's say you're a mechanic or electrician and you're responsible for equipment. Part of your job description is you have to be able to troubleshoot your equipment if it breaks down. Fix, repair, get it back in service in a timely manner and in a safe manner, of course. And sometimes these failures can be catastrophic. And if the failure is catastrophic enough, not only does it take out all the equipment, it can be deadly. And that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at a catastrophic event that killed about 95% of life on planet Earth, approximately, less than 4,500 years ago. And as an electrician, I see within Catastrophe, I see elements of high heat and electrical force. Okay, so what I initially thought was rock, let's clarify this. What I initially thought was rock, okay, it's not, originally it wasn't rock, it was originally biological. What I thought was rock, this goes back about late 2022, 2023. I see elements of high heat and electrical force. The rock, let's call it rock for now. So the rock gets heated up to where it becomes semi-liquid, and then when it resettles, cools off, it re-solidifies, has this pancaking effect. I also see a lot of blistering within the rock. Here's an example right here. There's a lot of blistering right here. That's what that is. And that's all over the place as well. Also, I see an element of electrical force in regards of reverse polarity or negative polarity, where things are stretched and then it resettles, it solidifies, and you can see the huge stretch marks. And the bigger it didn't matter the size. And then they're also, like the debris field, a lot of this stuff here is stretched to the point where it comes apart. Okay, so 2 elements of high heat and then 1 element of electrical force that I recognized right away. And that's what got me started. So driving to the Wallapai Mountains, I realized those were giant petrified trees. That's what makes up the Wallapai Mountains. And that was my first official discovery. And then I eventually discovered giants. So once your eyes get used to seeing them, you can't not unsee them. You see them everywhere. And that's what we're looking at here. All right, I'm gonna close out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. What we're gonna start doing, I'm gonna take you to the field, and we're gonna retrace my steps, and you're gonna see some really cool stuff. Show your kids. Anyway, I hope you find this interesting. See you on the next video. Take care.